Okay, of course, after making two 30-minute long videos, I realized I did not go over supplements that you can buy. So, a friend of mine brought this little gem to my attention last month, and honestly, I've never heard of this. Most of you know I really prefer to use fresh plants as close to local as possible, and I don't buy a lot of supplements. The cool thing about this one, though, not only does it have some kick-ass herbs in it, this formula has been around a long time. When I am buying supplements like, say, vitamin C, vitamin D, the biggest thing I'm weary of is new supplement companies, especially ones with like trendy looks and stuff, because a lot of these companies are starting in times like right now just to make a quick buck off of it and then disappear. So your bad reviews don't even matter to them. This is a company that's been around a long time, and this is a really awesome formula. So this is, you could just very easily Google wellness formula. I have heard that the tablets are better than the capsules. This is going to be a mouthful, but this has all of the vitamins that are being recommended and minerals for not only this virus, but when you get the flu as well. And that's things like zinc, vitamin D, vitamin C, selenium, copper, vitamin A. An important thing to note about zinc, a few of you have asked me about this. Zinc is such a tricky one. There are so many forms of it. Certain forms are going to be better for people that are pregnant. Certain forms are going to be better for people with higher levels of testosterone. Some are more bioavailable, but really something that we all want to look into is where our copper levels are in our individual body. Typically, you're going to receive the benefits of zinc better with a very low dose of copper in there as well. So if you're buying a zinc preparation, make sure there's a little bit of copper or that you're getting the copper separately. However, having 2 in 1 or 50 million in 1 is pretty nice during times like this where we're already loading ourselves up with supplements. So here's where I'm going to get into supplements and things you can take for anxiety, because I realize that's another question I didn't answer. So this has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, selenium, copper. The cool thing is it doesn't just have these things, it literally has the exact dosage that we're being recommended. It's got garlic, propolis, echinacea, elderberry, Solomon seal, horehound, olive leaf, andrographis, isatis root, eleuthero root, elecampane root, citrus, cinnamon, kudzu, mullein, angelica, astragalus, pau de arco, cayenne, ginger, coptis, grapeseed extract. Incredible. So, if all those herbs that I listed in the last video you don't have a ton of access to and you're really feeling like you need to go crazy ordering things or making things, maybe consider just buying this bottle. I do know there's tons of other herbalists out there that are offering formulas, so of course if you can support a local herbalist and you see a formula that you like with them too, it's preferred that you support small, but I do think this is an incredible option for people who feel like they don't have access to herbalists. That said, probiotics and prebiotics are incredible right now. Good bacteria fights bad bacteria, never forget that. I've been really digging my new probiotic and prebiotic that is from Terra Flora, I believe. It is a spore-bearing probiotic that comes from different mushrooms. It's also got some herbs in there too. Just incredible company altogether. They offer lots of other products as well. And really, if you can't find Terra Flora, there's other brands that make like the spore probiotics. I highly suggest those, period, because they don't have to be temperature controlled. We're definitely upping our vitamin D, our zinc, our vitamin C, and honestly, it's, you know, people ask me all the time, which brands do you use? I try to change the brands up a bit, which is typically recommended within supplements, because there's so many ways to extract a supplement from something. For example, there's tons of ways that you could extract vitamin C from different fruits, all sorts of different things. So it's recommended to switch it up. So just get on, you don't have to buy from Amazon, but it is a good resource for reviews. Maybe jump on Amazon, type in the supplement you're looking for, read about it, go to their website, read reviews. That's really the best thing to do. Typically when I'm shopping for supplements, I'll add like 5 to my save it later. That way when I'm ready to re-up, I can try one of those other brands. Important things to do for yourself right now for anxiety and stress. I really want to recommend lemon balm at the top of that list, considering it is not only incredible for relaxing nervous tension, calming the mind, but it's an antiviral. Perfect for right now. Some of my favorites, which you all are probably familiar with if you bought products from me, because our two most popular items are the Rest in Peace and the Comfort, our two most popular tinctures. And those have catnip, lemon balm, passion flower, motherwort. Take all the motherwort, please. Motherwort, passion flower, lemon balm, catnip, skullcap. Skullcap is absolutely one of my top favorite for severe anxiety. Skullcap has a little bit of a stronger effect. For some people, it can make you a little bit sleepy. So I really like to recommend skullcap for people who don't just get like haywired, anxious in the head, but their anxiety sort of comes out physically, and they're achy and they're tired and they're bogged down. Skullcap and kava too are really incredible for those two things, which kava, by the way, is another tincture that I'll be offering in the sale that I have for things for all this chaos happening in the world. I'm hoping to make a syrup or a honey, something that can be easily used for stress and anxiety that you can take constantly. Another formula that I already make that is truly the best thing to take for stress and anxiety is our Habituate tincture. I think the reason that it's not quite as used or as popular is because it's not necessarily providing those like instant effects like Comfort and Rest in Peace are made to do. It is actually working from the inside out, meaning that it's got tropho-restorative herbs that are working to literally soothe and mend frayed nerves and just saturate and just hug your central nervous system so that your body can better manage stress. It's got some adaptogen herbs in there, and that's what their job is to do, is to say, okay, whoa, this lady is stressed all the time. What can we do to like better prepare ourselves for this? And then they're communicating, sending signals, and they're like working together. And then next time stress comes around, rather than it just sending you out and putting you into a compromised immune system and all that, your body's like, all right, we know how to deal with this stuff. So Habituate is like what I consider the stress vitamin, and then having something like Comfort or Rest in Peace to take on the spot for anxiety and stress levels. And really passion flower, skullcap, motherwort, lemon balm, blue vervain, catnip, those are all incredible herbs for this. The herbs that I love to be sort of like the stress vitamins that aren't working as fast but are working as hard, definitely going to be shatavari, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is just incredible. That's one of those herbs that has gained popularity for good reason. We should be talking about it all the time. It's irreplaceable, and I talk about how easily herbs can be replaced with things closer to you all the time. That is one that we just really, it's special. It does its thing very well. Oh, I'm missing a big thing here. Milky oats. Did I already say that? Milky oats is one of my top favorite tropho-restorative nervine herbs too, and that's in the Habituate. It's shatavari, ashwagandha, milky oats, schisandra berry. Thank you. Schisandra is also one of those that's really working from the inside out. It's like it's a regulator. It's really good for all sorts of things, in particular like stress hormones and hormone regulating. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut this off. I need to go inside. I've been talking for way too long, but I really hope that this has been helpful. Yeah. Tito, you got any last words? What do you think? Did we do good? All right. Thank you, guys.